This Sunday, the Argentinian journalist Horacio Verbitsky published a report disclosing details of the participation of the Argentinian army in a multinational army military exercise led by the United States to intervene in Venezuela during the 2019 siege against the government of President Nicolás Maduro Moros.
Venezuela was the target of multifaceted international maneuver aimed at overthrowing the president. At the time, the hegemonic media narrative justified international intervention in the country by arguing a supposed humanitarian crisis, while at the same time positioning a parallel presidency, personified by the then opposition deputy, Juan Guaidó. Under the guidance of the United States, Argentina, with Mauricio Macri as president, has been part of the so-called Lima Group Peru since 2017, which support the thesis of a military intervention based on a controversial interpretation of the Democratic Charter. The climax of the crisis was the so-called Battle of the Bridges, a military operation that attempted to penetrate the western state of TeleSUR from Colombia in order to create a beachhead in Venezuela territory. Horacio Verbitsky's report revealed this Sunday that Macri's government deployed a large-scale military exercise to participate in the invasion, while publicly ignoring President Maduro in the framework of the political media operation led by the Lima Group. The so-called Puma exercise, led by Argentina General Juan Martín Paleo, commander of the Rapid Deployment Force, was carried out in 7 sections, with the participation of large contingents of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. The plan envisaged the penetration of Argentinian troops into Venezuela via Colombia. The military plot against Venezuela involved the participation of forces from other nations and hoped for the United Nations resolution that would justify the action, which in the end was never issued. The objective of the multi-front operation, planned primarily by President Donald Trump, Mike Pompeo, and Elliot Abrams, was to provoke the surrender of the Venezuelan military forces and control power with a minimum cost. Yet throughout the siege, the Bolivarian armed forces remained loyal to the oath. During an appearance before the Ministry of Defense, General Paleo justified that the Puma exercise was aimed at planning the security of the G20 summit in Buenos Aires, a summit that took place on 30th November and 1st December 2018, months before the exercises. With the exception of General Paleo himself, the Argentina military commanders who took part in the Puma exercise were dismissed from service when the current president Alberto Fernandez came to power. New information shows the magnitude of the plan that was hatched against the Bolivarian nation, and consequently the size of the victory that the Venezuelan people, together with the international allies, achieved in 2019.